Rogers is an autistic boy. He's 15 years old. He's been missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee. And everybody has been looking for him. Everybody. He is 5 foot 5 inches tall. He weighs 120 pounds. Sandy blonde hair, and he wears glasses. And again, there is no footprint of him whatsoever.
You think back, and there might have been a reason he was possibly upset or something outside that could have enticed him to go outside. Was there anything that came to mind?
We've been combing over that day and even the weeks before he left, and I hadn't been able to figure it out. That morning he was laughing, he was joking. Everyone we were around that day agreed that he seemed like he was in a good mood. He was behaving.
This boy, I've done told y'all, reminds me of my son that had autism, that is my third son. And he disappeared right down the road from part of where my family lives. And I take all of these cases serious. I am not playing about anything right now.
The original thinking was that Sebastian Rogers left home on his own, but the fact that he disappeared without a trace now has authorities looking into the very real possibility of foul play.
I'm not trying to accuse them of anything. I'm trying to tell you how suspicious they are now becoming. Hello, everybody. Hello. Good afternoon. Let's see who we've got here. Let me get back to the top. Hey, H. Davis. Hello. It's your birthday next Tuesday. Yay. Well, we're going to have to sing you happy birthday for sure. Salty Mom. Hello. Grace Paris. Hello, beautiful. And Hope Floats. Dawn Emery, hello. Where's Summer and Sebastian? 1-800-TBI Fine. Good afternoon. Show Poodles, hello. Salty Mom. Why is oh my God, my lettering is so tiny today. It's my different computer, but this shit is small. Sorry. Whoops. Christine Smith, hello. Christy Smith, not Christine. Lord have mercy. I have Christina wrote down on my paper here, and I'm looking at that, and I said Christy and Christine. I'm sorry, y'all. You know me. Anyway, hello. I am proud you're here, Christy. Thank you for being here. Me and you. I wish I could see this lettering, and I don't know how to do it till I get off to make it bigger. Deanna, hello. YouTuber, hello. Good afternoon. Pebbles, good afternoon. Detroit Rock City, hello. He was laughing and joking. Teresa, hello. I so wish they would get off their asses and arrest the proud feet and question them. I know that's right. I know. They love to be up there all day, right? I've got emails and texts and all the things. Patty, hello. Good to see you. Bobby, hello. Good afternoon. Marina Girl, hello. Tam here, hello. Good to see you. Terry Parker, hello. L. Kennedy, hello. Holly S., hello, beautiful. Igna Burns, hello. CP was at Granny's panel today and said a lot of stuff. He said no parent should have to deal with a kid like Sebastian. What? Oh, my God. I was getting emails back to back saying he was up there also giving because I don't watch, but I'm in a group email. I get emails, and they were saying he was giving autism advice and health advice and parental advice. I was like, what? I did see it, M. Blunt, and I will look into it, and I will do it. Absolutely. I haven't got to see the story yet, or I didn't look into it yet, but I will. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you for that. Absolutely. Um, I was running a little bit behind today because I was actually doing some things this morning. I had to get into my closet and get some stuff. I'm going to tell you about that today because I had a witness. I wasn't going to bring it up, but it is kind of funny. Well, it's not because you're using a child. But anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Let me say my hellos. Somebody don't let me forget. Me and you, and who else we got? Bobby, I think I said hi. Sharon, hello. Mom first always. Let me skip down here. Plant lady. Let's see. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Sorry, I'm so slow, y'all. Nurse Sandy, hello. Nice to see you. Okay, I think I'm at the bottom. I think I am. Y'all hit them thumbs up. And I know people's in the bushes. Hey, y'all in the bushes, take a minute to hit the thumbs up. And I know people's waiting to be shouted out, but honey, please. Listen, all I want to say is this. Hey, Rach, just Rach. Let's see. Wow, clip that. If it does, KK share. Does KK share his sentiment as a parent? I don't know. Honey, I don't know. I don't watch that. I only pick up the bits and pieces y'all tell me, and unless it's in a clip, Hindsight or War Damn Eagle or 5D or somebody good clips and shows, then I'll watch it. I'll watch it and things like that. I don't know. But that's what I heard. Hello. So, yeah, I was kind of busy today. I have some good things going on in my life. I do have a life outside of YouTube, And some of us are in YouTube for the right reasons and the right things. But anyhow, it was kind of funny because my mind was preoccupied. Let me just tell y'all this. This is cray-cray. So I know this person is in the bushes and wanting the attention. This is all the attention they're going to get. They're not going to get named. But it's so funny. Again, it's not funny on a kid's back. Listen to what they said. So I get a call, ring, ring. So I don't usually answer, especially no caller ID or anything. Never, ever, ever. Now, so I'm, again, preoccupied. And I answer because I'm in the middle of something. And hello. Hello. Is this, and my name? Yes, it is. This is Bay County Sheriff's Office. Okay. How can I help you? How can I help you? I ain't done nothing wrong. How can I help you? My heart did sink, because you always think it is your kids or maybe somebody's had a wreck or, you never know. Again, your life can change in the blink of an eye. Well, and then once they start talking, I don't even want to tell you what they sound like. I don't want to tell you what they sound like. Because if I do that, I will get drugged all over this internet. And I just don't even feel like having that right now. For something that I'm not. But anyway. They sound like they had a bunch of tobacco in their mouth. I'll tell you that. Hey, Robin. So they said, this is Officer so-and-so, whatever. Okay, again, how can I help you? Well, bottom line was, you missed your federal grand jury so-and-so bullshit, this bullshit shit. Okay. Basically, they said, Anna, you're not in trouble. Okay. You signed, yada, yada, yada. And you need to do so-and-so, whatever. Like, huh. Didn't sign nothing. Okay. And it was on so-and-so date and whatever. You're supposed to be on the grand jury. Now, what gave it away? These idiots, they can't even make a damn sentence, okay? Can't even make a sentence. But then they go, they want to use YouTube lingo, okay? They want to do YouTube. And then later on, they want to ask me what's so funny. They want to go, well, you're not in trouble. I said, well, I know I'm not. Well, you were supposed to be there on a federal grand jury and serve on the jury. You sign the papers. We come out to this address, and I'm thinking, yeah, right, okay. And they said, but you didn't show up, but you're not in trouble. Okay. Knowing, y'all, what happens if you don't do that. But anyway, then they go, it was for a minor child that was SA'd. Y'all, police officers and them don't talk like that. SA'd? I said, oh, really? I said, this is some YouTube bullshit, right? I said, well, I'll tell you what you do. He said, what? Yeah, it was a he. He said, what? I said, well, right now, you send a clothed officer out to my house. Will you do that? Yeah, we can dispatch somebody out there. I said, well, you go right on ahead and do that. I went outside on my front porch and smoked a cigarette. So I guess he thought I was going to hang up. I sat there and held the phone. He made this little noise. And he said, what do you think so funny about this? What's so funny? I said, are you sending somebody out here? I said, I just think it's funny. I'm still waiting. That was about 11:34 this morning. It's 3:11 now. Yeah, Grace, I know. But just to be clear, sorry, Christy, early for getting your name mixed up. I did speak with Christina. I did speak with Christina. Christina said I was never supposed to serve on no federal jury. So your little essay on a child bullshit didn't work. Your little YouTube language ain't what police use. You need to fucking get your shit together. You know, when you look up to people, when you ask them, hey babe, what was that they said? And you can't make a complete sentence. You want to start calling me at home? Just use your regular fucking phone number. I thought you wasn't scared you'd get in trouble. Really? No, it ain't Chris, Mike. It wasn't Chris. Anyway, I done told y'all. Smiley's going to keep doing what she's doing, and she ain't worried. Okay? If that's the best y'all got, keep on. So I am here today, again, Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. Erase that. We're not going to speak of no other creator. I don't speak that name. I don't talk that name. I don't have no connections with them, and they should not have any. Please take that name out of my Hope Floats. Please take that name out. They should not be intertwined with anything at all with my life or what I do. Period. Ever. And I want to tell you something. When somebody don't talk about somebody, when somebody don't talk about somebody, when they ignore the hell out of somebody, and they do all that, and that person keeps coming to them, keeps trying to draw attention to them, and all that, that's what makes a person real dangerous. Y'all better just remember that. We don't give them the time of day. Period. Period. And unless I am dropping links for good creators and stuff, please, let's do not put any bad creators in my comments. This is for Sebastian Rogers and any missing persons, whether they're young, old, or whatever. And people go in real life, I don't do. I don't do. Hey, Sharon. I'm not the one that lost a child. I'm not the one that's have secrets to keep. I don't keep secrets. I don't sell my soul. Okay? Let's talk about that a minute. Because secrets make you sick. First of all, before I go into my little thing, let's watch a little presentation here. Full credit goes to Big Thank. Let me put a little bit of music on because I don't. Hold on. I know they got some in here. I'm just going to put a little bit of music over it. I don't know how they do, but I'm sure they love to teach. This is for teaching and talking purposes. I hope this helps someone. Fair use. Y'all go over and sub to Big Thank. Any mods in here, drop their link, if you will, if you don't mind. And Hope Floats, I'm sorry. I don't know if I timed you out or blocked you, but I'll take care of it if you're blocked. I didn't mean to block you. I told y'all I'm not good with buttons, honey. I told you to erase that. I gave you an opportunity to do it yourself. I'll go back and get you after the show if you're not just timed out. Hold on.
A secret right now. When we keep a secret, we're often trying to protect something. Maybe we're trying to protect ourselves and our reputation or what other people think of us, or maybe we're trying to protect someone we care about.
Okay, I'll take care of it. I know
when
some
we
people
hold
in here
back
don't know
from
how,
other
so I
people,
apologize.
it's not always protecting the thing
gave
that
her a
we're
chance
hoping
to
to
take it off.
protect, and it often brings harm to our personal health and well-being. It can feel really isolating, and it can feel like it's something you should be ashamed of. And feelings of shame are one of the most toxic emotions that we can have for our health. When we feel ashamed, we feel like we're a bad person and that there's nothing we can do to change that. But also, that secret is going to be on your mind quite frequently, and your mind is going to return to that secret time and time again. We're living with those secrets alone in our thoughts. And when we choose to be alone with something, we often don't develop the healthiest way of thinking about that thing. Once you better understand how your secrets are hurting you, you can have a better sense of how you can cope with them. My name is Michael Slepian. I'm a professor at Columbia, and I study the psychology of secrecy. My book is called The Secret Life of Secrets: How Our Inner Worlds Shape Well-Being, Relationships, and Who We Are. Not all secrets are bad. Sometimes secrets are good, and sometimes we feel good about the secrets we're keeping. Surprise parties, announcing a pregnancy, proposing marriage to someone, or maybe it's a sense of status that comes from having a workplace secret. What makes something a secret is when you intend to hold back this particular information from one or more people. And we can distinguish secrecy from privacy. Privacy is not a specific intent to hold information back, but it's just needing to be comfortable enough in the moment to reveal something sensitive.
Thank you, Seth. You
And our
took many
secrets
prayers,
can
honey.
range from totally trivial to troubling. When I first started this research, one of the most important questions to understand is, what do people keep secret? But we didn't even have a good understanding of that. And so I asked a couple thousand people, what's a secret you're currently keeping? And we found 38 different categories. And we know that these 38 categories of secrets are really comprehensive because when I asked someone open-ended, what is the secret you're currently keeping? 92% of the time, it fits one of the 38 categories from the list. And 97% of people say they have at least one of the secrets from the list right now. And the average person has 13 of those secrets at any given moment in time. The top 5 most common secrets are about lies we've told, romantic desire, our finances and money, sexual behavior, and what I call extra relational thoughts, where you're in a romantic relationship with someone and you're having some romantic thought about another person. Other common secrets are family secrets, secret ambitions, secret beliefs, secret discontents, whether at work, social life, romantic life, or our physical appearance. I forgot what my last item was. Oh yeah,
He's
cheating.
like me.
A secret can harm you, unfortunately, so many ways, in that even if you're not hiding the secret in a given moment, it still could be burdensome to you. It could still be harming your well-being, and that's because people frequently feel ashamed of their secrets, isolated with their secrets, inauthentic for keeping those secrets. And when the secret deals with something that is an ongoing struggle or something we're trying to figure out, when we're alone with something, we tend to not figure it out. We're more likely to ruminate on that thing. And rumination is not just repetitive thinking, it's repetitive negative thinking. So it's all too easy to find the worst way to think about a secret when we're alone with it. Psychologist John Cacioppo said something once to the effect of, loneliness is so harmful to your health that it's equivalent to smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. And it just goes to show you that social relationships are such a huge part of life and feeling satisfied with that life. And when we choose to keep a secret in a very small way, or sometimes big way, we're choosing loneliness. We're choosing to be alone with something. But we don't have to be. It's all too easy to forget about the other side of secrecy, which is that sharing a secret with another person is a profound act of intimacy. If it takes courage to reveal something to someone, they'll recognize that. When you make yourself vulnerable or when you place your trust in another person, this is the stuff of intimate relationships. And revealing these kinds of things is how we become known. Mutual disclosure with others is one of the strongest predictors of relationship strength. It can feel really good to reveal a secret to someone. It can feel really good to have that weight lifted from your shoulders. But it turns out that's not what is helpful about revealing a secret. It's not that moment of catharsis. It's what happens after that, because the average person responds in a helpful way. The prototypical experience people have with confiding a secret is a helpful one. And that might be in part because we've chosen our confidants carefully, but it's also because there's so much that other people can offer that are really hard to find on our own. Someone can validate your experience or express sympathy and say, that must be so hard, or I'm here for you, or give guidance, advice, or emotional support. These are things that are so hard to find on our own, but are really easy for someone to provide to us. And so often that's what makes revealing a secret beneficial. If you ask a young child to tell you what a secret is, they might tell you that it's something you would only share with your best friend. They understand secrets are meant to be shared. This is how we get close to people. This is how we become known. This is how we get help. And when you choose to keep a secret, you're foregoing all those benefits. You don't have to share it with the person you're keeping it from, but talking about it with someone else often is so profoundly helpful. It deepens that relationship and gets you the help that you need.
Get smarter, faster with videos from the world's biggest thinkers.
So go over and sub to Big Thank. Hold on just a minute. Let me get this off. Hold on just a minute. I apologize, y'all. Hold on a minute. Get back in my comments. Okay. So I just want to play that little bit for y'all. And I also, too, I agree, not all secrets are bad. And a lot of you I see in here are saying, my best friend knows all my secrets. I agree. I think my best friend of 40 years knows all my secrets, too. And I think there's innocent secrets, especially like between those little kids and stuff like that. Hey, Bama Cat. And there's good secrets, as they was explaining, like birthday parties, or I bought this Christmas present for somebody, or we're going to surprise them with a surprise birthday party or whatever. And then there's bad secrets. Hey, Ann Reynolds. Hello, good to see you. And Holly said, my husband knows all. Absolutely. Absolutely. But there is this famous saying, you are only as sick as your secrets. That's very true. That's very true. If you think about it, it's very true. Keeping secrets can lead to shame. It can lead to stress. And we all know stress can kill. They can cause heart attacks. You can get so stressed out, you can have a stroke. It leads to guilt. And I think we all know what type of secrets I'm talking about. We ain't talking about the little, hey, I'm going to have this party for so-and-so next week. Hey, I got a gift off Amazon I'm sending to my mod. Let's not tell her. I'm having a surprise sent to Seth. Let's not tell him. You know, not those kind of secrets. That's not what I'm speaking of. And we all know it. Right, Bama Cat, and that's the truth. I think that's what's going on with me right now. Indigestion, can't eat. I mean, my God, weight loss. This is look, I look at something. I don't eat it all my life. I have gained weight no matter what. No matter what. This is the first time I've ever been able to lose weight. I just look at it and gain weight. Stress kills. I'm just saying. YouTube's not good. But I care about, and look, yeah, Miss Grace, and me and you both has been through it with a loss of a loved one here recently, very close. That on top of all this don't help. Oh, Bama Cat. You know, I used to always tell my mom that I just don't have time. I ain't got time to go to the doctor. I ain't got time. That was one of her last words to me. You better make time to go to the doctor. I go for my regular blood checks and regular checkups, but I really don't have time for all this. I know. But anyway, it is what it is. I do got to go back to the stomach doctor soon, though. Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much. Whoop whoop. I don't have my little bell in here. I done moved in here. I moved. Y'all see my cabinets? My cabinet's pretty. Look at look at all that. I moved in here. Hey, Karen. I said it was quiet. Secrets with good intentions are typically good, but those secrets with ill intentions are not. And chances are the repercussions are hurtful to others. Exactly. You got it. Thank you, Mike. Sometimes I don't mean to click those off so soon. I apologize. Y'all know me and my buttons. I apologize, but I want to catch these too, especially since my little thing is so small. I went to the ER 3 times and Leroy's sending me home, and they are sending me home. Went to Murfreesboro. They sent me to Nashville, and they finally found it. Oh. Yeah, sometimes it's these doctors, they pass off things and overlook and all those things. So, yeah. Sometimes we're just not ready for bad news. I don't know. Hello, Smiley and the mob crew and all the friends in chat. Hey, is mob crew in here? Hello, I'm sorry if I missed you. Whoa, hello. I feel special if mob crew's in here. But hello, everybody. Anybody I missed, I'm sorry. Lord have mercy. Sorry. But yeah, secrets can also cause, the shame. It can cause mental struggles and even breakdowns. It can cause addiction. Hey, Jen, astrology for the mystics. Hello. It can just plain be unhealthy in so many ways. Again, not all secrets are bad, right? There might be some good secrets, again, like a surprise party for those coming in. Just something that brings people joy or happiness, a gift, nothing bad or with ill intentions, nothing negative or hurtful, but those that make you sick or nothing that will harm you. Hey, Yaya. Hello. Keeping secrets are also emotional, and it's an emotional burden. And especially when you get it off your chest and you tell somebody else, that just puts it on them, right? Hey, Daisy Joe. And it affects relationships. Also, if you have a secret and you tell someone, be ready. Be ready to look over your shoulder, because you can always assume that somebody is going to get rid of that secret and tell somebody else and unburden themselves. Hey, Daniel. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Yo. Yeah, not from secrets, thank God. God, and oh God, and for me, and I imagine a lot of these creators, can y'all imagine? And not even your normal real life. There's so many secrets that get put on you. I mean, it's okay. But we don't reveal. I don't. Let me just speak for myself. You never, ever reveal in this world something that's told to you by a source, or, people that's not even a source. If they tell you something, where it came from, sometimes you don't even put it out. It may not even have to go to law enforcement. It may really be a secret. It's a lot of hard bricks to carry on your shoulder. But you do it, and you do it for these missing children and cases. There's a lot you can't put out for many different reasons and good reasons. Because it really may, if you're in it for the right reasons, a lot of stuff's not for you to, because it really may hurt a case or interfere with a case. Now, others can go screaming what you're doing now is interfering or hurting. No, what they're doing is interfering and hurting. You know, like literally making phone calls to your house and bullshit, taking time away. Let's not even get into that. But also, if you tell someone, be ready to always look over your shoulder, because you can assume that person will eventually tell someone else to unburden themselves. And there's people that can use it in nefarious ways. Somebody or a few somebodies are keeping some secrets, at least a big secret about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, in my opinion. What I want to know is, how long are they going to hold on to what they know about Sebastian? Is that secret of what happened February 25th, 2024, making you sick? Don't you want to be healthy and feeling good again? Don't you want to take a load off of yourself? I don't know. I think everything from day one, only in my opinion, I think needs to be checked and rechecked, and possibly with a fresh set of eyes. But that's just me. I know Sumner County is doing everything that they can, but I think they need to still be on it, but they still need to call in more people. So many missed opportunities, in my opinion, because of Katie Proudfoot and Chris Proudfoot, thrown out so many different stories. So many things have changed. Anyone trying to find him or tell the truth is attacked. Right. In real life and or online, it's shocking to me. So many are here for the drama. Yeah, exactly. Panda Bear's mom, 15 days, Devlin Tate still missing. No one cares. I care. I have to look up that and try to get it in. We all need to focus on different things as well. I challenge everybody to look into other cases as well. And thank you for being a member for 5 months. Thank you. Panda Bear's mom, I got a whole list too. I just got to get to all of them. I do. Yeah, the belief of a runaway delays Ellie. It absolutely does. Especially if that's what they're thinking. And a lot of times with teenagers, that's what they think. They just take the word of the parent. I mean, I know that they did look into other things, and they do. I mean, that's their job, but it does slow them down. And if they're going off of that, then it detours them, and it just slows things down. Yeah, we're not talking about your average people. Absolutely not. Ugly secrets will turn people ugly. Yeah, absolutely. Hello, West End. Hello, hello. But I feel there was so many missed opportunities. They say they want to help. I'm talking about Chris and Katie. But to me, actions speak way louder than words. Hey, Mary Harris. They speak way louder than words. I know plenty of people have reached out to Chris. He says anybody can reach out to him. Speaking of that, Chris, why would people reach out to you? If they reach out to you, or Katie, they're liable to go to jail because you say they're threatening you or stalking you. Why would they do that? Yeah, he would get a RO on them. And you got people now harassing people, wanting to go to their towns and everything else, and literally doing that because they're talking about Sebastian. Well, Katie's just half of the parent. Not only is Seth the other parent that's given everybody permission to talk about his son, so we only need permission from him. And also, this is a high-profile case, and also Sebastian is on an Amber Alert. So we don't need all of these haters' permissions. And frankly, we can do it 24/7 if we want to. And if Seth is still listening, I bet he would drop in here right now and give me full permission in writing to talk about his son. That don't give anybody the right to tell me to get off of this case. So, there's that. Seth wants his son found. Seth wants help, regardless of what anybody says. Period. That's a fact. We're not the criminals. You can't just threaten and intimidate people to get off of a case that people are asking to look for. Sebastian is missing, and he needs to be found. Unless it's Chris's way, it's no way. I can't understand that. Just because Seth and Chris and Katie can't work together, that doesn't mean we and Seth can't work together, or y'all and Chris can't work together, or anything like that, go ahead. Everybody needs to try to find Sebastian. Period. Whatever it takes. But they rather threaten and attack. There's no rhyme or reason for it. That's distressing. It really is distressing. I just wonder myself what happened to decent humanity. I personally would like to believe that there still is decency in this world, and I would like to think that decent people still exist in this world. I would still like to ask, and I don't know who, I'm not taking calls, so I don't know why my phone is blowing up in there. Did I say this was a call show? No, and I'm not taking calls. So I don't know who's calling my phone in there. When it's a call show, I'll let you know, and I'll put my number up. Obviously, somebody's got it. So no, I'm not taking no calls. That's what that noise is in there. Thank you. But I would like to still believe there's decent people in this world. I like to believe decency still exists. There's still acts of kindness and compassion and respect. Unlike here on YouTube, I guess it's become so invisible and it's just vanished along these missing people cases. It don't seem to exist. I don't know. That concerns me though. So if you can't be a decent human being, how can you even care about anyone or any of these cases? I'm just asking. Yeah, how do they sleep at night, me and you? That concerns me. Look what happens. Look what happened to Sebastian. When will this end? So Sebastian didn't walk off. Hey, Tina. He did not run away. And there's people out there lying. Why? Why are people changing their stories? Stories are changing on a daily. People who were literally there. Katie. Just say it. Katie. Changes with the wind. People who were not there. Chris, just say it. Changing stories. He changes stories more than he probably eats, and we know he loves to eat. But more importantly, why is Ellie allowing this to go on? The only reason I can think Ellie is allowing this to go on is to build a stronger case, hoping they find Sebastian. Hope floats, there you are. I'm so sorry, honey. I thought I told you to take that name out of here. Please, nobody ever put that name in my chat again. I cannot. I never, ever. I'm sorry. I thought I accidentally blocked you. I didn't mean to, honey. I didn't mean to. You know me and my buttons. I thought I was hitting. And without Millie here, honey, of course, y'all know she's at the funeral, whatever, with her brother. And let's keep our prayers for her. She's my main one. And I don't see Justin in here. So, honey, I'm lost. I kept trying to delete it. And then I hit something. And I'm like, oh, my God, I think I just blocked her. So I apologize. I knew you'd understand. Sorry. I would have fixed it though if I did. On my other computer. But I think they're trying to build a stronger case by, more, the big bomb or trying to find Sebastian himself. But this is 2025, y'all. Lies, 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 and more lies. Chris was not at work at 5 o'clock or 5:15 or 5:30. Let's get real. Betty already proved that. She went to Memphis and she proved that. There's a video out there. Anyway, nobody works at that time of morning on a crane. There is a hospital policy. There's sick kids there. There's a noise ordinance. Thank you, Jen in Georgia. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. But it's just lie after lie. Why? The truth will set you free. Everybody can see through the lies. And it's these secrets, these dark secrets. Yeah, Silver's proved it too. I forgot about that. Silver's proved it too. He was probably paid off, in my opinion, allegedly. Plant lady. I mean, they're blowing this money left and right. Why? Well, sometimes when you know you're not going to be here, or you feel like you're going to get caught up in something, or you're going away, even people who they say sometimes have a feeling they're not going to be alive do that. They give away their stuff or whatever. I'm not saying they're going to be not alive. I'm saying that's what people do sometimes when they're sick, when they have cancer and stuff like that. And they know that they start giving away their stuff. Maybe they feel like, well, we're going to eventually get caught on this. Let's just give all of our money away and stuff. Because they seem to like to give their money away and pay people to do things, in my opinion, allegedly. And they like to give the courts their money. They like to pay big, outrageous, what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to get across is, it doesn't seem to bother them that they're giving what money that they have away to everybody and everything, because they think maybe they won't need it if they get caught. I don't know. Because maybe they, if they're in prison or something for something, I don't know. Whether it be the lies to the police, or trying to get people not to search, or, having him put away somewhere, hiding him from Seth, or, or something more hideous happened and they're keeping this sick secret. I don't know. They just don't have a problem. I mean, I would have a problem with giving all this money away. Right. Defense attorneys are not cheap. That's just what I'm saying. I could have a lot of money in the world, but I wouldn't want to be giving it to courts and I mean, I could find better things to do with my money, or better people to give it to and help, I don't know. Like, for example, if I worked in a crane and every day I was at St. Jude's and I saw all those sick children, I believe if I was going to burn my money in a fire, I think that I would have a heart, especially if a child was missing out of my household. You know, I would take heart to sick children and maybe go donate to sick children or their families or families like them in my community and do something better than spending it all in court or something. I'm just saying. But that's just me. You know. Yeah. In my opinion, too. Oh, exactly. 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 There's a lot of things, or donate to animals. I know they're not human being, but in Sebastian's name, because Sebastian loved animals. And although you might be allergic to cats or you don't like cats, Sebastian loved cats. You know? So, I'm just saying. And if you got all that money to waste, there's a lot of homeless people, or there's a lot of people that's on the verge of it right there in your town. Right up there on 2 Mile Pike holding signs. Go up there and let them work. Go up there and have them do some work for you. Pay them good money. Let them come do something for you. Wash your motorcycle. Do something. I'm just saying. Go up there, pay some lunch debts off at Sebastian's school. Do something. Just do something. Better yet, go volunteer at the damn school. Oh, can you do that? I don't know. I'm just saying. Y'all wouldn't want to do that, though, because, I get it. I get it. Just saying. Just saying. In the meantime, where's Sebastian? Where's Sebastian? If you got a secret, are you going to keep it? I think anybody who knows anything about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, and you do, somebody does. Them doors didn't just stay locked. He's not Houdini. He's Sebastian. And Sebastian, if you do ever come across this or you do hear this, please try to get away from wherever you're at. Please call 911 or call your daddy. You tell whoever you can when you get out, I am Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. I am loved. I am being looked for. My daddy's looking for me. His name is Seth Rogers. The world is looking for me. If you're out there, find a way to escape, because the world is looking for you. And if anyone knows anything or knows where Sebastian is or what happened to him on that night, whether he's alive or not, please call 1-800-TBI-FIND or 615-451-3838. Please. You can also call 1-833-TELL-DOG, or you can simply call the FBI. Just call. Or you can walk in, if you don't want to call, at any police station. Tell them Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers is on an Amber Alert and he's missing out of Hendersonville, Tennessee. and you need to talk to someone about this case. They'll pull it up, they'll take your information, and they'll get it to the right person. Thank you. Have a great day.